So as a student, I just want to say that this was a very rewarding experience to have, to be able to actually participate in transitions of care and coordinate with all of the different teams that were involved.
We had a 53-year-old man who we tried to get to come in for a routine checkup throughout the year, made maybe 6 appointments. He failed each one for a different reason, but each time we called him and tried to get him to come in. In May, he presented to an emergency room with fatigue, was found to have anemia, and during the anemia workup, unfortunately, he was found to have colon cancer. I know it's not the most uplifting story, but he did say that one of the reasons he came in is because of all the phone calls we made to him, and I think it does illustrate that there's a lot of value in following high-risk patients closely and in trying to see them frequently.
One of my very first patients as a second-year medical student, and she was in the clinic mostly for management of complications from her diabetes. Early on in the summer, she was in a skilled nursing facility, and at one point, one of our great clinic students called and realized we hadn't seen her in a little bit and scheduled a follow-up appointment for her. And when she was brought in, our medical team, who kind of had gotten to know this patient, recognized this was a completely different state for her. She was extremely obtunded. She was non-responsive. She was sitting in a wheelchair, really not her usual engaging self. I saw her for a follow-up for this hospitalization, and she told us the story and what an ordeal this had been. I asked her, what brought you into the clinic that day? And she said, well, we had this appointment. Someone had set up this appointment for us. And it was really that extra step by a student to reach out to this patient we hadn't seen in a while and get her into clinic to get her the kind of care she needed.
I don't think that we would have such a deep understanding of her long-term issues if we hadn't seen her during the past year longitudinally, and I'm very grateful to be having played that part in her care, and really look forward to the coming years and see how she does.